Здравствуйте, ребята. Здравствуйте, ребята. Идет запись? Да, идет. Здравствуйте, ребят. С вами был Фуфот. Давайте продолжим. Так, нам надо чё? Теперь. И куда надо? Карта. Давай сюда переносимся. Ну, давайте кофе сделаем пока что. Простите, что я отвлекся. Встретиться с Поппи Добринг.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flute powder.
Так, подожди.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Да. Как он наверх? Давай ждем.
Is Highwing all right?
Так,
Matty told me what the two of you did.
Расскажем нашим, чё.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping up. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry,
Не волнуйся,
Poppy.
Поппи.
If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after hiring, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Сюда. Огонь. Ой, знал. Зачем туда, деточка? Глотанул. Обязательно? Куда мы идем-то?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Ну, если нападут, мы тоже нападем.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing up here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
Bombarda! Accio!
Marvelous strike!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Protego! Accio! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo!
Back to the dirt, thank you.
Incendio!
What have you done?
Confringo!
I've never been one for gardening. Seriously, what am I on? You will fall!
Protego!
Avoiding our problem.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo!
Найти в палатку.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
Дракон боевого хвоста.
This is Horntail Hall.
Зал.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Lumos!
Protego!
Arresto Momento! Bombarda! Incendio! Glacier!
Попадаться, не попадаться, ты чё, блин?
Have you heard from your family?
Zivio Bombarda! Incendio! Repulsor! Defender!
No!
Descender! Glacier!
Half right.
Glacier! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
Brother who works at Window. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Accio.
Number of white coming back this way.
Back for more. Not right. Shall we finish what we started?
I've taken your life before you even realise it.
That's mine!
А у меня видео уже есть. Я же снимаю.
Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Да блядь!
Accio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Давай сюда. До дракона. Дракона спасали. Ну, здесь, видать, да.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this cave was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting room. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Плохо. Ясно. Как думаешь, браконьеры станут нам мстить?
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Может, оставим яйцо себе?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Да вроде ничего, я этот получил. Больничный. 13. Ну, более-менее лучше, чем ничего.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Ясно. Нет, ну, она сказала прийти на задание и выполнить задание, и все. Это все просто. Берешь, фигакс, фигакс, ну почти. Ну и сюда. Ну, у меня неуспеваемость, так что надо подтянуть занятия.
Чего это у тебя не успеваемость?
Я откуда знаю.
Ну чё, как сегодня?
Мазал. Вот, видишь.
Корочка отходит, по-моему, отсюда.
Да, эта корочка отходит. И новая появляется кожа. То есть пока эта кожа вся не уйдет, то я такой.
Ну, мне кажется, все равно потом, пока у тебя тело с основной цветом кожи.
Ну, я понял. Стандартная вообще кожа. Заберите страницу руководства подземной гавани.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Ну попробуй покушать. Зашибись. Ну сейчас поем, значит. Да, ты даже ела рыбный тортик. Ты обычно рыбу не ешь. Ладно, сейчас поем. Не уговорила. Тут ладно. Тут уже не поспоришь. Ну да, это точно. Сейчас я досниму тогда и поеду. Вот тут. Подземелье, вот оно подземелье. Ну давай посмотрим, что тут. Книгу какую-то надо принести. Чего ты будешь?
So this is the underground
Так, это
harbor.
значит подземный гавань.
Revelio.
Чего? Глубоко внутренний вердюанта расположение представить для лодки, которая доставляет первокурсника через черное зерно Хогвартса. Чего? Причем тут моя карточка? Якобы осмотр. В смысле, мне прийти, что ли, надо? Ну тогда в чем дело?
Тебе просто надо записать потом на...
Revelio.
И то, навряд ли. Нужно будет. Чтобы камушки снять.
Опять, что ли? Вроде нет. Ну ладно, разберемся.
В общем, я и дам, короче, они там просто напишут осмотр.
Так, ну давай, следующее. Да мне ничего, я просто спросил.
Я тебя и так постоянно смотрю.
А, я пластирую.
И куда тебя пластырят?
Ну, пока отдыхает, а когда работаю, просто тупо одеваю. Вот такие вот купил.
Маленькие.
Да нет, нормально вроде.
На вот это?
Да,
Мне кажется, что маловато. Ты как, вот так заклеиваешь?
да. А что, есть больше, что ли? Верни у тебя.
Есть больше. Мои два заказа уже в Озоне пришли. Мне придется завтра забирать, так что я...
Первую смену? Да.
Да. Поэтому
А что за заказы-то?
порошок и то, что
А,
и это.
для прыщей-то.
Для вот этого.
То, что мы...
То, что ты мне присылал.
А, понял. Попробуем. Значит, тогда.
Да.
Ну ладно, посмотрим, что да как.
Вот.
Мгм. Так, идем вниз.
Что у тебя сегодня?
Денег? 27 пока что.
Ну, значит, запчасти для придурка на твои.
В смысле для придурка? Я не планировал для придурка покупать запчасти.
Господи, там больше 1000 не выйдет. С учетом того, что я на Озоне заказываю.
Зачем на него покупать?
Да потому что у него этот сломался. Ему ножку менять и фильтр, все. Точнее, вот этот крутил.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Ты проверил там?
Нету.
Прям
Там-
все вот эти
да.
вытащил, проверил.
Да.
Вон там бардак.
Там тоже нету. У
My
меня
mother would
трещотка
like to
сломана.
speak with me.
Мама хочет со мной
I
поговорить.
believe she
Боюсь,
has
что
learned
знала о том,
about some
чем
of what
занимается.
we've
Надеюсь,
been up to.
придется будем
I'm
не
hoping she
слишком
may
слабо.
be easier on me if you are there.
А я-то тут при чем? Мама твоя!
Can we meet at the Three
Так, давай
Broomsticks?
встретимся в трех
May
металлах.
finally
Теперь он
be
должен
safe
быть
since we've
безопасно.
rescued
Раз
the
уж
dragon from
спалили
Horntail
дракон,
Hall.
просто жье зал.
Тогда, может, ты просто отдельно трещотку купишь, а?
А там набор лучше взять. Вот серьезно,
У
тебе...
тебя куча наборов, и
Да
будет
я,
одно садо.
заодно скидка пойдет у нас. Да, чтоб...
Блядь, найди без набора, просто трещотку.
Нету.
Она тоже со скидкой есть.
Нету. Я уже смотрел. Она,
Ты прям
если...
все эти
Да,
смотрел?
я смотрел, если взять простую эту, выйдет в 2 раза дороже. То есть она...
Тогда тебе проще садить.
проще набор взять. Проще
Нет.
набор. Чего?
Не проще набор взять.
А что тогда?
Не проще тебе тогда сходить в этот, в Искрософт, и все.
Ну давай в Искосов схожу, там возьму.
Посмотри, сколько там, и уже решай. Только одну, а не набор.
Давай я на Озоне, все равно если заказывать, так закажем и на это, и все.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Чего?
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now?
Вот, значит, так.
I'll give you this book
Я дам тебе эту
if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Реликвия основателя, крестражи, дары смерти.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Совет волшебников, Международная конференция магов, Орден Мерлина.
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrets. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was, never tickle a sleeping... In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is, Draco dormiens nunquam, which magical creature is the only one known to...
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer, according to parcel mouths, each of the runes paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the plan. Where is Ilvermorny's school of witchcraft and
The Amazon rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually... The American school was founded in the 17th century by Aesop. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizards?
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as, are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Так, это, может, студенты, которые ходят в занятия сложными видами. Профессор Уизли часто рекомендует, что студент лично успевает.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Викторина, блядь. Как будто это такое ощущение. Викторина пол. Назон.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так, определенно. Так, понятно. Надо ждать. Карта. Ждем с утра. Так, вот. Сова.
Settle down. Settle down.
Садитесь.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Так, мне надо новый. Ну давай. Что это такое трансформация? Ну, бабочка.
Beautifully done.
Так, ой, нечаянно закрыл, простите. Так, и чё, нам поговорить с профессором Узи? Чё, закончил?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
К экзамену? С каким экзаменом? Мать, ты чё? Так, понятно. Давай. Так. Это значит вот так вот. Так, те, которые не смог. Теперь делаем вот так. Нет, вот так. Это красненькая, значит тогда это можно сюда вот так вот. А, нет, это есть так тогда. Вот это. Притягиваем не будем. Прибивание тогда. Вот эти два. Есть тогда. Вот это и вот это тогда. Вот так вот. А здесь у нас тогда что не хватает тогда?
Since our visit to Belgrade, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Кто знает? Значит. О. Давай. Отчет о драконе. Карта мира. Отчет о драконе. Ну давай. Как раз таки пока будет выкладываться, я отчет о драконе сделаю.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ну, здравствуй, Космо. Давай. Женщина, поговорим. Подожди, давай я сначала продам, блядь, то я все время... Скоро экзамен, значит.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Да. Лишнее просто. Так, ну давай.
Over here.
Сюда.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behaviour.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Давай, это. Причем тут? Ага, вот она. Да, вот и конец видео. Сейчас.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Сейчас с ней поговорим.
So frustrating.
Это задание начать.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Пожалуйста. Все, спасибо за просмотр, ставьте лайки. У меня остается только 2 части. Всем спасибо, всем пока.